friends, TeresaLouise here, and welcome to my sewing room. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope your Memorial Day weekend is going well, and it is at least nice and sunny where you are. Because it's not very sunny here. It's rainy. So let me bring up my live chat, and looks like we've had some people waiting. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I got to turn the volume down there. Well, hello everybody. Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate it. Hope you haven't been waiting long. First Musketeer reporting for duty. Hi Kim. How are you doing? Hi JB. How's it going? Hello Judy. Glad you're here. Let's see who else. Hi Sandra. Hi Courtney. Hi Linda. Hi Dorlyn. How are you doing? Hi Nancy. Hi Katrina. Hello, Susan. Hi, Donna. Sorry, I kind of have a frog in my throat today. Hi, Paula. Hello, Mary. Hello, Tammy. Hi, Terry. Hello, Lois. Hi, Gladys. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? Oh, you have it. It's pretty heat outside, huh? We have rain, 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 rain. Anyway, lots of rain. Hello, Melissa. Hi, MJ. Sorry, I almost missed you there. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Amy. Let me go back and look and see if I missed anybody. And see if there was any questions. I think I need to clean my phone screen or something. It doesn't like to roll. $56 there, Susan. Yeah, I think we might have 50, maybe. I have the heater on. Katrina is laying down and listening. That's okay. Everybody needs to lay down now and then. Believe me, I know. Dorlyn says, hello everyone from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Having problems with cornerstones. Does anyone have an easy way to do them? This is my first time with cornerstones. Did anybody answer her question? I'll try and answer that in just a second. Kansas City is 86. Ugh. We're supposed to start warming up next Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, where am I at? Yeah, so Melissa kind of answered that. She adds cornerstones and sashing directly to the block. So if you're doing each block with sashing in between each one in a row and also on the bottom, then I put just the sashing on each side of, like, each right side of my block until I get to the last one. The last one you don't have to put the right side on yet. You know, and then sew all those together. And then I take my sashing pieces, and at the end of each one of those, I put a cornerstone. So however many blocks you have, and then so sashing, cornerstone, sashing, cornerstone, sashing. So let's say if you have 3 blocks, right? I'd have to draw it out for you. But so it's easier to attach them all together, I think, in a long piece on the bottom of the row. So I don't know. Does that help? Hi, Marla. Otherwise, I'd have to get a block out and show you. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Scrunchions. I have a hard time saying that word. Hi, Scrunch. Kim got the clothes to fit perfectly. That's awesome. She's been working on her daughter's clothes, who happens to be with child. So there's has to be some adjustments, if you know what I mean. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Linda. Hello, Math Geek. Hi, Karen. Whoops, gosh darn it. Really am. I think I need to clean my screen here. If I leave my finger on this screen too long, then it pops up with a message that says, what do you want to do? Delete somebody? And I don't want to delete anybody. Let's see. Hi, Colette. How are you today? Hi, BJ. How are you doing? Yep, so today we are going to, I think, did Kay come in? Hi, Kay. We're going to make a needle book, needle case, needle holder, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm going to make today. I was looking around for some in my sewing room the other day, and I don't have any. I usually have a bunch, and I keep them on hand to give away as gifts. So this is a perfect gift item to have on hand. So thought we could make some of these today. Also, I heard something really funny earlier today. Well, I heard a couple of things that I thought was funny. One was Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Kathy said that she likes the funny faces I make on camera. I thought that was so funny because I didn't realize I made funny faces on camera. So I thought that was funny. Hi, Stir. How you doing? But maybe I do. I'll have to go back and really watch my videos. So let me know, is the volume okay today? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Brenda. That's somebody, please. Just one person, that's all. Just want to know if the volume is okay and we're not doing any staticky. Although I guess if there was a problem, you would tell me. I would have known by now. Okay, it is great. Okay, volume is clear. Awesome. I did restart my filming device before I got started, and it's all plugged in and all that, so clear picture too, and volume is good. Awesome. I kind of have you at a little bit of a different angle this time. Now you can see way over there. I thought maybe I could get a easier view here in a few minutes of the project if I set you over there, so like you're really sitting over there, but you know what I mean. Hi, Gidgy Quilts. How's it going? Hello, Janet. Oh, yes, I don't get to see you here very often either, so it's awesome. It is a big room. I have never measured it, but it is the master bedroom of this house. And yes, well, you're kind of a couple of feet away from the back corner. So you're not quite. And you're in the middle of the table. So you're not going to fall off the edge, let me put it that way. So nope, you're still on the table, Melissa. No, I don't have a little shelf in front of me, just a wall. And the wall doesn't have anything pretty on it. I'm thinking I need to hang a quilt over there. So anyway, let me take a sip here. Let me tell you what we're going to need for this project, and then I will visit for a few more minutes, and then we'll get started on it. It's going to be really simple. Hey, Laura. Hey, Patty. You just need some 5-inch squares. Just, grab some charm pack or cut your own little 5-inch squares, however you want to do it. I had a charm pack of batiks, and I've made several of these little cases, needle cases out of this so far, and it's just really pretty, super pretty fabric. So you're going to need, depending on how you want to do your case, because you have several different options here, and I'm going to actually give you at least 2 of the options. So depending on what option you decide to do, will determine how many pieces of fabric you need. So for one option, you need 3 pieces of fabric, and for the other option, you need 4 pieces. Okay? All right. And then I gotta find the 4th. Oh, I think I have to match these back up. Then I am going to use some fabric stabilizer, and I'm using SF, like Sam Frank 101. Now, if you don't have this, you could just use whatever your favorite, stabilizer is. Or if you don't have any stabilizer, you could just use a piece of batting. So I can show you. I'm not going to make it with the batting, but I can kind of show you how to fit it in there. So, hi, June. All right, then I also grabbed a couple of different colored ribbons. And I also, now if you don't have any ribbon, I say, boy, I'm sorry, I'm just having a bad throat day. I save all of the ribbons that are tied onto my fat quarters and stuff, that I get. I don't know if other people do that, but that's another option you could use. This one is from the Creative Notions, and this one's a little bit thinner than the other type of ribbons that you get. This one's from Moda. So, yeah, and I just stuff everything in this jar, obviously. The other thing you might want to get, if you don't have it, just another piece of ribbon is fine. But I have this little piece of twine. And I think I'm going to insert a little piece of this to use as a scissor holder. So just a, big piece of string, twine. If you don't have that, you could use ribbon. So yeah, those are the main supplies. So any questions, let me know. I'll read the comments before I get started sewing. And I also took off my big mat here because I didn't feel like for this project I didn't need my big cutting mat on here. And I want to be able to iron so, in front of me instead of twisting to the side. So, okay, let's see if I have any questions. Now, hi Natalie, if you have any questions, be sure to either tag me. You use the @ sign with my full name, the whole thing. I know it's a pain. Or you could just write your question all in caps. Something that'll grab my attention. Or if the moderators happen to see that you have a question, they can probably bring it to my attention. I can see the moderators easier because all their names are in blue. So BJ says, I watched your last video last night. I love the sew together bag. Great video for me when I made my first bag was Margaret Lewin. Yeah, I think I watched part of her make that bag. But then I found another one that I can't remember who it was that I watched make that bag besides Margaret. And I found it to be a little bit more easier for me to follow. But let's see. Oh, that's okay, Terry. You can have wine with your dinner. I won't be having wine because it's only 2:15. Although I know it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So I'm just going to try and roll back here and see if there's anything. Oh, right. Marie said also you could also use salvage edges, I think, for the ribbon. You could do that. Yep. That'd be cute too. Scrunch saves all of her ribbons. Yep, me too. Thumbs up, people. Thank you very much. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. I made all those silly faces for you, Kathy. I hope you enjoyed them. Patty is working on supper. And she gave a thumbs up at the door. I'm doing okay, and Willa's doing okay too. The dogs hate it when it's a rainy day because they don't get to go for as many walks. Or when we do go for a walk, we get pretty drenched. Oh, yes, Laura Bench, she has a new puppy. Congratulations, Laura. He's so cute. He's a cutie. Hi, Trish. How are you today? She's working on Dancing Bears for her friend's daughter who is graduating from UCLA. Cool. You can use this for machine needles or sewing needles, Terry, or cross stitch needles. Whatever needles you want. It's totally up to you. And you don't have to put a scissor holder thing in it either. This is really going to be user friendly. You can adjust the pattern how what will work best for you. Okay, let's see. I think I went back far enough that way. Your video didn't auto start? Well, that's weird. Huh. I'm talking to Colleen there. Natalie missed Becca's Zoom. I missed it too. I totally forgot. I was like, it was 1:30 when I remembered Becca's Zoom. I totally forgot. I feel really bad. I'll have to send her a message. I even, you know why? Only reason why I remembered is when I came up here, my daily calendar thing was laying open and it said Becca Zoom. I'm like, oops, whoops. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to just go all the way down to the bottom because, well, look for. Patty said, I'm glad to see you make a needle book. They are so much fun to do. They are, and they're super easy. Melissa said, it's nice to see some smiles and silly faces. It lets us know that you're awake. That's true. I am awake. Hi, Shirley. She saves her ribbon, too, from her bundles. Hi, Becca. There she is. She probably even heard me. Were your ears burning? Sorry I missed your Zoom. I totally forgot. MJ is trying to get done before the next box arrives. Oh, she's working on her Reb's Fab Stash box for May, the Flowers Project. Cool. Yep, she's here. That's Becca. Okay. Zoom was good. No worries. Oh, thank you, Becca. That's sweet. She said they wanted to end so that they were here for me at 5 o'clock. That's really nice. Hi, Wendy. I am bummed I missed that Zoom because I wanted to sew the project that you were sewing. So, as I'd like to do a little bit more foundation paper piecing because I really haven't done very much of that. And I like how precise you can get with those by doing it foundation paper piecing. And, you know, there's just some patterns you have to do it that way. So it was so much fun. I bet it was. Can we do it over, please? You probably don't have to work tomorrow, Becca. Let's do it over. Okay. She said, sure. All right, let's see. Oh, you're also, I forgot to tell you, besides the fabric that you need, if you have some felt, hopefully you have some pieces of felt. Now, the only felt I had was this one piece of really dark maroon color. Then I have a couple pieces of this light tan color. So that's what I'm going to use. I suppose if you don't have felt, you could use batting. Batting might work. Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing? You had an early nap? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to get to sewing. So here we go. Let me move this camera just a little bit more. And I will try to okay, I guess I'll let you girls take care of the chat. It's hard to know what's for me and what's for other people because I get to talking, you know. All right, let's see. I'm going to, you know, kind of figure out which fabrics I want to go with what. I think I want this one, pink one. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this one first. Now, the one thing about batiks is both sides pretty much look the same. So if you can see a difference and you like one side better than the other, then you just pick. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my stabilizer, and this SF101 only has glue on one side, okay? So you want to put that on the back side of your fabric. And iron that down, press it. Iron's not on. So I gotta warm that up. So you're gonna do that to 2 pieces of fabric. That'll just, you know, make it a little stiffer. You know, if you're gonna just use batting, then you won't have to do this step. And you would just use 1 piece of batting. Oh no, Tiffany's having tummy issues. I'm sorry. Darn it. That's no fun. I hate tummy issues. How's the fire, Tiffany? Is it out yet? Mary, are you doing like delectable mountains or something like that? Those are hard. I don't care what pattern you have. Oh, Karen said that she has that box and it throws her off quite a bit. His instructions and the written sheets don't match up well. Well, that's too bad, darn it. Well, it sounds like Becca is willing to give you a hand, so. Oh no, Tiffany. She said the fire jumped the river and it's massive. We can't even see outside. Oh my word. Ugh, that's not good. I hope I'm sure you are, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Prepared to bug out if you need to. Okay, Tiffany, that sounds good. She's over on Tiffany's Quilting Live. She's going to take us outside on her live and show us. Okay, so press these down. Oh, I hate fire season. I hope we don't have fires up here again. It was terrible last year. Okay, there's that one. And then I'll do this other one. It was so smoky here most of the whole summer. And it made us not really want to go anywhere, but when we did go someplace and we got out of here and went far enough away, it wasn't as smoky, but okay, there's those two. Now, this one piece of fabric, this extra one is not going to have any stabilizer on it. You're going to want to fold it down till it's about that doesn't have good measurements. 3 inches. So it's not quite in half, if you understand what I mean. So just take your piece of fabric and fold that down about 3 inches. You're going to have like a, is that 3 inches? Let me double check. No, it's not. Don't fold it down 3 inches. Let's see, that one. About 2.5 inches. Okay, and you're going to have about 1/4 of an inch on the outside, left on the other side of the fabric. No big deal. So just iron that down. Thank you, Colleen. Okay, just press that down, because we'll use that in a minute. Okay, so you need to pick which fabric is the inside and which is the outside. This is going to be my outside. So I'll leave that there. This is my inside. So I'm working with my inside. Can you guys see okay? Or do you want me to try to get closer? The squares are 5 inches. And now this square is still 5 inches by 2 3/4, because I folded a 5-inch square over 2 inches. Hi, Shelley. How are you doing? Hi, Mary Jane. No problem, Colleen. You can delete it, If you put something in there by accident, you can remove it. I think it'll just say retracted message. No big deal. Okay. I'm going to just wait here just a second to see if there's any questions. Hi, Patty C. How's it going? Hi, Quilting in the Country. Hello, Paula H. Might have already said hello to you. So Patty went and found another creator to figure them out. It was confused. So I guess it's like a lot of people were confused about whatever pattern you're talking about. Everybody's sending positive thoughts and prayers Tiffany's way for that big old fire they have going on down in Arizona. Okay. Hi, Mary. Just plain Mary. Just in case you guys are wondering. How's it going? Mostly talking about the fire and stuff, so. Stir said that she spent the whole long morning in a pot of caffeine doing those mountains. By nightfall, it was done and so pretty. Oh man, that's that's a long pattern. I don't get that box, so okay. Okay, Tiffany. Tiffany says she'll be safe. Thank you. You'll see you later, so let's watch Teresa create. Tiffany has all the things she needs. Um, I'm sure she's being safe. It's nice that we're all, everybody's concerned for her, though, for sure. Okay, here we go. So now what I'm going to do is that extra piece of fabric, this one, is going to go down along the bottom. Line it up at the bottom. And I'm going to pin it. Thanks for stopping in, Tiffany. And get some rest before you're live. Better get something to eat. All right, so what I'm going to do is now I will sew from here down and across the bottom and just kind of do basically like a top stitch. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Oh, everybody, oh boy, my back just popped. It felt kind of good. Now I'm a long ways away. All right, so just do a top stitch. I'm going to move I'm going to do like a 1/8 of an inch, and I'm going to set mine on 3. Also, I put in different thread in my machine. I'm using kind of a pinkish purple color instead of white. Now, you can skip this part if you want to, and because you're going to be sewing that other piece on, but I like it to be secured before I do the other piece, so that's why I do it this way. Okay, so that's going to be kind of like your little pocket, right? So then the next thing is, if you're going to put ribbons on here, pick your ribbon color. And I would say at least 2 5-inch pieces. One for each side. And I always cut one end at an angle. That. And these, you're going to put them on the inside. Like that. And we're going to sew across that. And just kind of try to find the middle of your, let be about 2.5 inches, right? And if you don't know where the middle is for sure, you could always fold your fabric over. Okay, looks like we have a question here. Linda wants to know, did you leave the extra fabric on the red piece? Yes, I just folded. All I did was take a 5-inch square and I folded one side down. I folded one side down about 2.5 inches. Then I ironed it. So I'm doing it that way, leaving the extra fabric in there so I don't have to use stabilizer on this piece. Having that extra fabric in there kind of stabilizes it already. And the reason why I don't just fold it in half is because I want my pocket to be a little bit taller than 2.5 inches. So that's why I just folded it down until I was about 1 inch away from the bottom. Okay. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Kim. Did that answer your question, Linda? Okay. Pepperoni pizza every Sunday night. Yum. I wish I could order pizza like that. All right, so my ribbon's going to go. Here's my pocket. My ribbon's going to go right there, about halfway. And you can pin it or clip it. I'll just pin it. Then I might as well put my other one on too. Again, towards the inside. So your raw edges are all matching up. Yes, I did. Thank you, Linda. Okay, I'm just putting the pendant in it so that that will not slip, okay? So now I have the ribbon on each side. Both raw edges are all matched up to raw edges, okay? And I'm just going to sew a little stitch right there, just so it holds it down. And just one stitch, because we're going to be stitching this whole thing around again anyway. Okay. All right. Now, if you want to take your pins out, okay, this is what I have so far. This is going to be the inside, right? And I used fusible. I ironed it down. It was one-sided sticky fusible. I ironed it to my piece of fabric. Then I took and these are 5-inch squares. Then I took another 5-inch square, folded it down about so that this equals about 3 inches. Okay, you're going to have about an inch or so left at the bottom. They're not going to touch, in other words. Pressed it, did a temporary stitch, just a, stay stitch around the whole thing. And then I have my ribbons on. Okay, now if you want to put a little zipper, or not zipper, sorry, a little thing to hold your scissors, you can either use a little piece of string, or you can use a small piece of ribbon, whatever you want to do. Okay, so I'm just going to use a small string here, and I don't want it that long. I probably want it about, maybe 2 inches, maybe 1.5 inches would be okay. And I'm just going to put a little stitch, sew a little stitch right there across that, so it'll be held in place. And then I will cut off the excess string. And I'm going to go ahead and back stitch that on. And now I will just cut off that extra string that's hanging there. And of course I'm going to save the rest of that. Put it back in my jar. So now I have that right there. Okay, so now I'm going to put my strings inside there just to keep them out of the way. You can use a pin. In fact, I might do that. No, I'm not going to use a pin because I don't want to get stuck when I turn it inside out. Okay, so I got my strings in there. Don't sew anything down the middle here yet, okay? All right, now our other piece of fabric, we're going to take it and we're going to lay it on top, right there. Pin it or clip it, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to make one more of these, you guys, so we'll go through all this again, but I'll probably make the next one maybe a little faster. I don't know. So go ahead and clip that all the way around, or pin it. Okay, here we go. All the way around. Remember which side is your bottom, because that's where I'm going to leave my opening at, is at the bottom. So maybe I'll put 3 clips there. Help me remember. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any questions. Hello, Sherlock Sews. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and sew 1/4 inch all the way around this, except for I am going to leave about, you know, 1.5 to 2 inches on the bottom. So I'll start right here with my sewing on the bottom, and I'll back stitch. So you'll be about 1 inch away from the edge here, and I'll back stitch, go all the way around, and when you get down here, back down to the bottom, about 1 inch away from the corner, do a little back stitch again, and then leave this space open because we got to turn this right side out. You think there's some witchery going on? What do you mean, Brenda? Okay, here we go. So what we are making is a needle book, or needle case, needle holder, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm making. And I'm just going to sew off the corner, flip it around. You could double back stitch those corners if you want. Hi, Nita. How's it going? So 1/4 inch all the way around. Take all those off. I think I drank too much tea. I have to go to the girls' room already. Okay, here's my last seam, back down on the bottom here. I'm just going to go about 1 inch in, and then back stitch. Hi, Tracy. It's okay that you're late. Take a quick break. Yeah, I will. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip each corner, but be careful not to step into your X, you know, past that, because you don't want to lose your stitching. This will just help make it to where the, like Becca says, you go, girl. Yeah. Make it so that the corners aren't so bulky. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and, now the other thing I like to do is, before you turn this inside out, on the bottom where we have the opening, pull that seam back and press it. Go ahead and press it back, okay? So I'm pushing that seam down like that, and I'm going to press it. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. It just helps, believe me. This is, I think, a great thing to do in bag making or anything like this, is to press that seam first before you pull it out. And then on both sides, it's going to help things be a little more accurate after you turn it, and so that we can, sew that closed. That's my tip for the day. And now, before we turn it, we need to let that cool off, because we don't want to pull on fabric while it is hot. Okay. Hi, James. Not me. Not me, Melissa. Not so far, knock on wood. Let's see. I'll go look and see why this is cooling off. This is a cutting mat, and it actually spins. Got it in the Sew Sampler box. And this is a pressing mat, and I got that out of the Creative Notions box. Okay, it's still a little warm, so I'm going to keep letting it cool off. Tracy's quilt top is mostly finished. Awesome. Oh, the purple things. I know, I'm always losing my purple thing too. I swear. Oh, there it is. I'll be darned. Are you talking about these? Yeah, I'm always losing that darn thing. I'm surprised I found it. Okay, I don't see me tagged anywhere, really. Colleen said she's going to rewatch tomorrow because she's a moderator. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, June. Thank you, all of my moderators. My husband thought today was Saturday too. Laura, that's funny. Okay. All right. I think I'm good. Oh, cool. Nita said she's doing good. I'm getting a little excited because we will be having drywall up by the end of the week. Awesome. Terry, you don't need to shop. You have fabric in your stash that you can make one of these. You don't need very much. Yes, I agree, Brenda. Brenda said, yes, that is how she was taught to fold those back and press them. Much easier to get the seam allowance before you even turn it. Yep. And neater too. Exactly. Okay, Colleen. I appreciate it. She said, I just wanted to let you know that she is going to make this. No, Patty. Where have you been annoying? I haven't seen you be annoying. Silly girl. Hi, Nancy. Nobody's complained to me. Yeah, I wonder how I know too, Terry. Yes, I'm still going to do the sewing, that sewing bag sew along, but that'll be in a couple of weeks. Okay, maybe 3. I have to look at my schedule, but yeah, definitely we will still do that. So I'll talk about that in a little while. Oh, I'm sorry you're late, Cindy. You're not late. You had to cook dinner. Oh, pesky dinner. Yeah, great idea. Good, Kim. Okay, Katrina, that would be awesome. Katrina said that she could get a dozen or so of those patterns for that sewing bag that she could share. Okay, this is cooled off. All right, let's turn it and see what we got, shall we? So it's pretty stiff because I used all that stabilizer, but just kind of work it. Definitely want to uh, double stitch that bottom seam so you don't tear out. I try not to pull on that too much, but uh, anyway, here we go. Get it out. I love these, really. These are so much fun. And really, oh no, my string, I didn't sew that down tight enough. Dang it. That was my string for my scissors. Oh well. The next one I'll do one with a scissor thing. Scissor fob, maybe. A scissor ribbon. Okay, now I'll get my purple thing. So that's what it looks like so far. And we want to push out those seams. Now, you girls, I don't want any fighting in the chat. I wonder if the owner of the channel can do that, though. Let's see. Yep. As the owner of the channel, I can put a moderator in timeout. So be careful. Susan already has the pattern someplace. Probably with the missing purple thing. Yeah. Or with my walnuts that I never could find. No, timeout's no fun. It's not a fun place to be. You can't type or anything for 300 minutes. Okay, it's working pretty good there. Okay, just keep working those out. There. Now, I want to show you something before I sew it. Now, remember we pressed that before we turned it right sides out. Oh, is it 300 seconds? I thought it was 300 minutes. Well, let's test it. See how much neater that looks since we pressed those seams already? Much neater. Okay, so now just go ahead and press that. I'm going to make sure those seams are nice and out all the way around. That's right, Patty's a little angel. Yeah, Colleen said, I enjoy a good timeout. It's usually self-imposed. I enjoy it too. My timeout is going and laying on the couch for at least a half hour. Awesome, Vicki says she does her seams the same way before she makes the turns. Okay, now I'm just going to press this nice and flat so that it's nice and flat. Has anybody ever made one of these already? I'm trying to do some videos that are things we can do that are fairly easy and that would make good gifts. So that's kind of my thought process on this. Terry says, I have not. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and sew that closed. Now, if you want to really give it that finished look, you could go ahead and do stitch it all the way around. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and do because it kind of helps squeeze those seams down flat also. So that's what I'm going to do, a 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Shelley says she hasn't, but she plans on it. Yeah, the children are not going to behave, June. Just let me tell you, they're not. I could put them in timeout. Patty said she's made several. Each one is made differently. I like fabric journals and needle books. Yep. Okay. Roll over here and sew this closed, and then I'm gonna go use the girls' room because my bladder's starting to float. All right, here we go. And I'm not going to go all the way off the corner this time. I'm just going to sneak up on the corner till I'm about 1/8 of an inch away and then turn. I go a little slower on this process here because I want my stitching to look halfway decent for one thing. And if I sew too quickly, it won't. One more stitch. One less stitch. That's too close. Well, can't get it where I want it, so I'm going to just have to cut it. Huh. I don't know what happened, but my bobbin thread doesn't look good at all. Now I'm going to have to pick that all out. Darn it. I don't know what's wrong with that one, but that doesn't make me happy. I'm looking at quilting software. They were discussing a couple of weeks ago. Someone mentioned pre-quilt, and I've been playing with the free version. Yeah, I did that too a while back, a couple of years ago. Karen Brown talks about that quite a bit over on her channel. She sponsors them, or they sponsor her, whatever. She really likes pre-quilt quite a bit. I don't remember how much it is, but well, that looks okay. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to tear all that out. On the back looks terrible. It was okay. I just tried the free one. Look what happened. So I got to tear all that out, but I'm going to have to be right back, you guys. Okay? Entertain each other. I can't wait another second. Okay. That's better. You guys, were you good while I was gone? Where's the elevator music? Oh, I know. Sorry, I forgot to turn that on. Seam Ripper, where did you go? There's one. Okay, let's see what you guys are talking about. Too. Irritates me. I guess I could have left it, but I have some more sewing to do on it, so I'll go ahead and fix it. I heard that song from Laura Lynn on Mom and Pop's Quilt Shop. She sings that. She sings a lot of little ditties. I love it when she sings my name when I come in. Hello, TeresaLouise, I quit you. It's cute. Yeah, EQ8 isn't that easy, from what I understand. But yeah, I might check out pre-quilts again, thinking about it. I might wait till next winter. That'll be a good winter thing. Well, I'd love to try it. Okay. Let's see. The children were good, so now they can have a treat. Okay, you guys can all have a treat. I think they're pretty similar, actually. Because when I first started tried pre-quilt, I guess it was a couple of years ago. They were brand new. They were just starting out. So I wasn't as impressed at that time with it. They didn't have a lot of blocks available and so forth. But things have changed quite a bit, so I should go back and give them another try and see if they're any better than they were. Might have to get the tweezers out. This isn't coming apart as easily as I thought it was going to. You're diabetic. What do you have? Carrots? Can you have carrots? Oh, I want some M&Ms, June. That sounds good. You should have skipped dinner and had ice cream. Yeah. Ice cream dinner. I bought some ice cream sandwiches yesterday from the store. Those are good. Let me look and see if there's any questions. Oh, berries. Okay, I could give her some huckleberries. Does she have huckleberries? Oh, Susan. I had popcorn yesterday. I think I'll skip it today. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing more of that pre-quilt stuff, if you go over to Just Get It Done Quilts, Karen Brown, she has a demo on that. And Plus, I think she has a code too that you can use to get a discount, like the first month free or something like that, or she used to anyway. Don't know if she still does or not. I'd be interested to, I should do some videos or bring up some videos about EQ8 or something. Kind of compare the differences between the two. Okay, I think I got it out. Oh, one more side. Sorry, guys. That's a bummer. I guess I should have just let it go and finished it up anyway. Take it out after the live. Strawberry shortcake. You can have strawberry shortcake. Okay, if you guys had any questions, Colleen. Melting cheese is a two-person job. Oh, that sounds good. Angel food cake and pudding. Oh, hi, crafty panda. How you doing? She loves using EQ8. Oh, great. She said, I started with the original version of the software and have continued using through each upgrade. It's great. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Got that all pulled out. Wasn't that fun? It was really stuck in there too. Quilt Wizard. I haven't heard of that one. Both are electric quilter. Okay. I've never heard of Quilt Wizard. Oh, that sounds good, Kim. Frozen yogurt. I haven't had one of those in a while. I'm going to just kind of zoom through here and see if my name is, anybody had a question. Okay, no, I don't see anything. Oh, that's a good idea. She said, yes, I took a class in the beginning when it was released to learn the basics. Yeah, that's what I would want to do too. Patty said, I just eat strawberries with 0 sugar. Whipped cream, angel food cake. Ooh, no. $7.99 for a cake? That's a lot. Okay. Back to sewing. Let me try this again. So if you're watching the replay, you could just skip forward through all of that picking the seam out. It looks like it's doing the same thing. No, looks all right. All right. Okay. So, clip all your little threads that are hanging out. Now, we're going to cut some felt. Yeah, I don't think my local quilt store would, but I could see. I would have to do it online somehow, to a class. Okay, let's cut out some felt. Now, cut out as many pieces of felt as you think you are going to want in your needle book. I'm going to cut out enough to have 4. So I'm going to cut them out to where, let's see, let me measure it. To where it is 3.5 by 3.5. Let's do 3.5 by 3.5. Sound good? So cut out 2 pieces of felt at 3.5 by 3.5. 3.5 by 3.5. So 2 squares of felt, or if you don't have felt, maybe some batting would probably work. And there's 2 of those. Then I'm just gonna set them together on top of each other. Then I'm gonna center this up So it's right in the center, like that. And then I'm going to sew a line down the middle. Now you can, mark it if you want to. Find your center and mark it. So I could take like a pencil, light pencil, and mark it. If you're worried about getting off center, it doesn't really look center. It wasn't. It was close, but not quite. So I'll do that again. Okay, so we're just going to go down the center, and I'm going to start down here, and I'll probably do like 2 stitches, back stitch, and then go all the way down, and then back stitch down here. Okay, and on the bottom of that pocket, you want to go all the way down. Okay, and that line that you just sewed, that's going to help it fold up too. Okay, so there you go. Now you have a little pocket over here and a little pocket over here, and then you have 4 little felt pieces that you can use for your needles or pins, what have you, like that. Now if you wanted to, you could embroidery what size needle you have over here and here. So you could have different size needles, and right up here you could just like take some colored thread and embroidery, what size needle it is. Like it, this would work really cute too for like cross stitch. So I would do, 22, 24, 26, that type of thing on there. That would work out okay. So then fold that. Now you could go ahead and, I will do, take this pin out. I'm going to set my iron on there for just a few minutes and get that crease good. Probably should have done that before I put the felt in there, but that's all right. And there you have it. Your little wallet. And you just tie your little ribbon in a bow, because you have enough of it there. There you go. It is so darn cute, and it's pretty too, and it's functional. It would go in your purse really, really well. I need to go and cut all these strings off, threads. The other thing I like about having the little pocket there is I could put my little pair of scissors in there. And also, if you're going to use it for cross stitch, let's say you just have one little, if you're doing a cross stitch and you're just using one color, You could use this as a little cross stitch wallet, and these little bobbins, they call them, that your floss goes on, fit in the little pockets there. So you could have at least two of those bobbins in this little wallet. And then it goes in with your project bag, and you're good. So there's the project. Yay! I really thought that this project was going to go faster, and I thought that I'd be able to do two of them, and it probably would have if I hadn't had to pick out all that thread, right? But it's a cute little project. So handy to have around. Now, look, you can get out a bunch of charm squares and just sit and make a whole bunch of these up, and then the next time you need a little gift for somebody, you know, or to add, you know, like in your Christmas stocking or something like that, just have a bunch of these, or just have a bunch of these hanging around, right? And then, or, hey, I bet you a business card would even fit in there. Might be able to use it for that, too. So, there you go, you guys. A cute little project, an awesome gift idea. Yep. And you could also make this out of, like, leather, if you wanted. And you could actually have more pockets. Like I could have put one more pocket down here over the top of this pocket. Yeah, business card. Like if you're going to do that for business card, I wouldn't put these felt inside of there. But you could make this without the felt for your business cards. Because I think that would be wide enough for a business card. Yeah, you could make card slots instead of the felt and have a cute card wallet. Yep, exactly. You're welcome, Colleen. Thank you. Thank you, all of my moderators. So I'll just sit here and visit for a few minutes. Got a little more time. I do have some licorice I can eat. Yeah, there's a lot of different applications you can use for this. You're welcome, Kim. Yes, time to visit, Terry says. So the last part of this show, we'll be visiting. No, I did not find the walnuts, Terry. Nope, I sure didn't. Oh, hi, Diane. How are you doing? Spaghetti supper dish. Oh, I do not like tapioca. You can have all that tapioca. That would be awesome, Melissa. Thank you, Kathy. You're going to make a few? Oh, she just left. Willa. She just left. She heard Daddy downstairs. And she went down there because she thought maybe he's going for a walk. No, don't do that, Marla. I know I have them around here somewhere. No, Kim, that's okay. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to order from Amazon. Thank you, guys. That's so sweet. You don't have to do that. I know how expensive postage is. Save your money. I belong to Amazon Prime. I get free shipping. Hi, Danny. How's it going? Glad you could stop in. We just got done making this cute little wallet for your needles. I'll look back and see. June said good because I made a cup of tea. Good to the visiting, I guess. I am going to buy another bag. Okay, definitely. And as soon as I do, they'll turn up. And I'll go, oh, that's where I put them. That was a good spot. I did ask Willa Terry several times. She has no clue. A needle threader. Oh, yeah, a needle threader would fit in that pocket. Maybe make a smaller little pocket down on the bottom for the needle threader. Are you talking about the little shiny ones? Because they're kind of small. Thank you, Colleen. You're probably like, what are you thinking me for? I mean, that was way back up there. Oh, right. That's a good idea. Let's see. There's a packet of needles. Look at there. Those fit there. I know I had another. Oh, here's the other pack. Both of these I got from the Sew Sampler boxes. I wish they'd stop sending me packs of needles, but there. Now I have two packs of needles in there, in the pockets. It's okay if you put an H in my name. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. I'm going to make a fabric yo-yo and glue a magnet inside. Then sew it onto the front of a needle minder. Okay, Patty, that's interesting. Yeah, I think there's a lot of different things you can do with this basic idea. You don't have to put this many in there if you don't want to. Also, if you would rather have this pocket, if you would rather have it sideways, you could turn that piece of fabric the other way and make it fit so that you can slide things in this way instead of this way. So there's a lot of ways that you could change this to make it work for how you want it. Those little threads are going to drive me crazy. Okay, I'm going to go back down now. Susan said, I love getting betweens. Use them for hand sewing. Teresa, I tagged you earlier. That's from Brenda. Oh, you did? Okay. Let me go back up, Brenda. I was going to say something really stupid like, where did you tag me at? Because I didn't. But I didn't say it. Oh, whoops, I did. Gosh dang it. I really need to clean the front of my phone off. I don't know how far back it'll let me go, Brenda. Boy, you must have been way back there. I don't see it. You might want to ask me the question over again. Because, I mean, I'm way, way back there now. Oh, are you talking about this one? I have turned my space upside down. Should have come across at least one, and she's talking about those little purple things. But her fabric is almost all on magazine boards now. Awesome. Well, I don't see it. Oh, sorry, Brenda. She was saying that today on Danny's live, the cross stitch thread wallet. Okay, I gotcha. Off of the porch. Thanks for sharing, Teresa. Neatest needle holder and pockets blow my mind. Thanks, Stir. Oh no, Crafty Panda says, my Bernina is currently in the sewing machine hospital and I've been having to use a brother my sister bought me for my birthday, which has been a huge struggle. I hope I get my baby back soon. That's hard to do. You get used to a certain sewing machine and like I love my brother, the PQ 1500 SL. It's awesome. Oh, Brenda said, what did you finally suggest for the inner needle holder? You cut a heart-shaped felt. Oh, yeah, you mean on the cross-stitch wallet? Brenda, isn't that what you're talking about? Not this needle wallet, but the actual cross-stitch wallet? I'm sorry. If that's what you're talking about, I'll wake up one of these days. Yes. Sorry, Brenda. Yes. The cross stitch wallet. That's what this is. My floss wallet. If you guys, any of you haven't seen it, the center piece is a piece of felt, and I cut it in the shape of a heart. And then when I sewed the center line down, I just went down all all of it. That's okay, Crystal. So this floss wallet, there are videos, live stream videos on how I made this wallet, and it's called the Floss Wallet. So it holds 24 threads, different colors, or you can put them on bobbins, floss bobbins, and those floss bobbins will fit inside there. So there you go. That's what Brenda was talking about. Becca really wants to make one of those. Well, maybe we should do another live where we make that wallet again. That's what you have cut out? Awesome, Brenda. Thank you, Mary. And this was the, oh, did somebody just say they just got here? You'd have to make those pockets different, Terry, for crochet hooks. Here's the little needle minder wallet we just did. And I just made square. You can make little heart-shaped ones. And that's just felt. But like I said, there is a video out there, and it's actually called, I think it's called Cross Stitch Floss Wallet. Pizza sounds good. I wish I would have got one today. If I want pizza, I'm going to have to make it myself. Yes, I have a tutorial on the floss wallet. It's actually alive. So, you know, it'll be a restream. How is that going for you, Brenda? So, Terry, you could make something similar to this, but you see, all of these are pockets. Little, see if I'm back. Yeah, it's okay. Little pockets. So I don't think you could really, so they're not that deep. You know, they're only maybe 2 inches deep, 2 inches wide. So I don't think your whatever you ask, crochet hooks would fit in there. Yeah, you would make less pockets and longer. Definitely. I would measure like, oh, let's see. Here's okay. Here's a really teeny crochet hook. All I have is the little teeny ones up here. Here's another one. So what I would do is measure how big your cross stitch hook is. And then if you want them sticking up, you know, so you can see what tip you're grabbing. So for instance, this one, I would probably make the pocket about 4 inches. So you would have to make this wallet a little bit longer. to get 2 rows, or you can just do it 1 row of pockets, a 4-inch pocket. You know what I mean? Yeah, I use floss bobbins too. When I get to a certain point, then I go ahead and put them on the bobbins. Yep, you can modify it, definitely. That's what I love about sewing and creating stuff like this. You can just, modify anything. I'll watch a video and I'll say to myself, oh, wow, that looks really cool. I really like that idea. And, but I would like it even better if it did this or did that. And so then I try to work it out, how to make it. And it's just fabric, it's just thread. And if you're worried about using your really pretty fabric on something you haven't made yet, just do a demo one. That's what I did. I made several of these wallets. What did I make? Like 3 or 4? And that they just kept progressing until I finally got to the one that, yes, this is what I wanted. This will work for me. So don't be afraid to use some scrap fabric and just play around. Same thing with this. If you wanted to just use some scrap fabric, and play around with it. See where you want those pockets. Enjoy the creating of something. The creativeness. Yeah. That thing. That's right, Terry. Yep, now you have to shop for fabric. You'll just take any excuse for shopping for fabric, won't you? Oh no, Becca. Becca said, now I want a cookie. Me too. Or maybe an ice cream sandwich. I need to get to work on a quilt. I actually have a quilt over there on the Longarm. Don't faint. It's a quilt of valor. Vicky said, me 3. And Tiffany said, who's got the cookies? Don't mention food. All right, you guys, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to get going because I need to go lay down before Tiffany comes on. So I'm going to go ahead and start saying our goodbyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, you guys. It was a lot of fun. Sorry about my sewing machine messing up, though, where I had to pick that thread out. That kind of sucked. But we got 2 hours, so we still got it done. And I think once you get this down, 15, 20 minutes, maybe. So, you guys, Diane said, food? Oh, yay, Brenda, no work tomorrow. Thanks, Patty. Yep, I get an hour nap. Okay, everybody's saying goodbye. Okay, thank you, moderators. I really appreciate you, ladies. No, this is not the Food Network, but it should be. I should get some links to some food or recipes. If you want good recipes, go over there on the Facebook group and check out all of the recipes Kim has put on there. There's some really good ones. Bye, Becca. Bye, Laura. Bye, Sue. Yep, I'm sure. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but bye, June. We'll see you later. Bye, MJ. Thanks for coming. Bye, Terry. Bye, Kim. Bye, Math. Bye, Mary. Bye, Amy. Bye, Brenda. Bye, Vicky. Bye, Crafty Panda. Bye, Marla. Bye, Crystal. I feel like we're doing the Waltons. Yes, right. Good night, Mary Ellen and Jim Bob. Tiffany comes on at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and 1 hour from now. That's at Tiffany's Quilting Live. 1 hour from now. Bye, Mary Jane. Bye, Tiffany. I don't know your middle name, Tiffany, so I'll make it up. Luann, how's that? Tiffany Luann. Okay, I'll see you guys over at Tiffany's. Have a great night. Love you guys. Remember to go sew something. Bye.